Yo, what is up, guys? It's your boy Nanny back with another video. I hope you're doing well and eating muffins. Guys, today I have a fully in-depth dribble tutorial so you can learn how to dribble in NBA2K22. I know in the past I've done individual moves, for certain moves, like I've done the between the leg spam, I've done how to do the behind the back, the misdirection move. I've done so many moves separately, but today in this video I've done a full-on dribble tutorial where I show all my animations, all my signature moves, so you know how to dribble basically. But I'm not gonna waste any time. I'm gonna get straight into it. But I would like you guys to like and subscribe if you can, please. It is really helpful and it's literally free of cost, and it takes literally 2 seconds, and it really does help. We're trying to get to 1,000 subscribers by the end of the year. But yeah, let's just get straight into it. So as far as animations, this is what I use. So I have my jump shot, which I've already released in the last video, but it's space 3, really gay, 3 out of 4 speed. I then have my free throw Steph Curry, no layups. My dunk style is main, that's why I just called it. But if you go into the jump creator, the dunk style creator, it looks like this. So I have I have quick drops and double clutches, because on this build I only have a 75 driving dunk, so I don't need anything else. So there we go. And then dribble pull up is Trae Young, spin jumper pro, hop jumper Trae Burke, post fade is Pro 4, post hook is Kareem, and then post hop shot is Kobe. As far as dribble moves, I got my dribble style is Kyrie Irving, my signature size up is D Rose, Trae Young signature combo size up escape is Trae Young, Trae Young. Moving crossover is Stephen Curry, moving behind the back Scottie Pippen, moving spin is normal, moving hesitation is John Wall, moving step back is normal, triple threat style is normal 4, and then I have flashy behind the backs as no look. So, and then also in the prime I use big shot Bob, and then in park I use the bunny hop, if you guys wanted to know that as well. And that's really all I need to show you as far as that. With the jump shot splash and stuff, it doesn't really affect you, but I just use this electric with a space laser. And that's actually all I use in this game. Obviously this is the build I'm using, just a normal play shot. Badges, this is what the badge setup is like on my build. So for dunking I have limitless takeoff silver. Pro touch is just because I had to put something on. Posterizer and the silvery finisher helps big time. Shooting, I'll explain everything and why I use it. So blinders, Hall of Fame, I have this because it helps if you're on the side of someone and you want them, you want no contest. So it basically means, as it says, it's the same basically. Taking with jump shots, defender closing out on their peripheral vision, suffer from a lower penalty. So peripheral vision means like on the side of you or behind you, kinda. So yeah, like you can see them obviously, but they're not gonna contest you. Circus 3s, so you can fade 3, I have it on the gold. Deadeye gold, because trying to hit contested shots. Green machine silver. Green machine has been really overpowered in other years, but this year it doesn't really matter because it's really easy to shoot anyway, so you don't want to waste any badge points. So green machine silver. Stop and pop Hall of Fame. A lot of people don't use this build, but this badge, but it really does help, especially for peaks and quick stops, and even just like when you finish dribbling, you just stand still and shoot. Just helps a big time. Hot zone Hall of Fame. This obviously, if you have your hot zones, you get cold zones as well, but if you have hot zones, this is just amazing. Mismatch, because I'm such a small player, I can just green over bigger players because that's just how broken this game is. So mismatch Hall of Fame, you definitely need that. Chef Hall of Fame, again, crazy badge. Once you've been dribbling, you can literally shoot from so deep with this badge. And then Sniper Hall of Fame, because why not? But you can drop Sniper to bronze and put these badges anywhere else. Like, say for example, if you wanted lucky number 7, you can maybe put that on, or you could up your green machine. Because Sniper Hall of Fame really isn't needed. I just have it on just to be just to be safe. As far as playmaking, Bullet Passer Hall of Fame, definitely need that. Hyperdrive, got that Hall of Fame just so I can, when I'm coming down the court, just really easy to dribble. Like, what I'm saying? The self-explanatory. The description's at the bottom. Quick chain Hall of Fame. Bailout bronze, that's all you need, once you're bailing out. Glue hands is so if I'm doing a catch and shoot, like say for example if I do a dex or something like that, I just I'm ready to catch the ball and I don't get a weird gather. Needle threader silver, I think this really helps with throwing corner dots if you're in pro-am, or if you're hitting your center on a slip in the stage or something. You don't get ripped with this badge on for some reason. Quick first step Hall of Fame, it's a necessity. I don't need to explain that. Stop and go gold. So a lot of people question why I use this, but honestly, as far as like dribbling, it makes you so shifty. I don't know what it is. I think it's just because where you're like stopping and you do combos, or like if you do Trae Young moves or anything like that, I don't know, like I don't know, you're just so shifty, it's insane. Unpluckable Hall of Fame, again self-explanatory. Handles for days Hall of Fame, self-explanatory. And tight handles Hall of Fame, again, this is just, you need this badge on. It's very, very overpowered. As you're gonna see in a minute when I show you the tutorial, there's a move where literally you can't get stripped. I don't know what it is, you literally just can't get stripped when you use this badge. And like they just get stunned every time. It's crazy. In defense, I don't have very good defense, but you know, I've still gold interceptor, silver pickpocket, and bronze hustler. So that's as far as my badges. Takeover, I use spot up and limitless and accelerator perk. And if you guys want to know, I use the first Gatorade, which is the super shake, because it just gives you extra speed. I do my weekly workout every week, and then I have jump shot boosts and all these other boosts as well. But make sure you do that weekly workout, especially if you're a dribbler. Weekly workout is very, very vital. But let's not waste any more time. Let's get into the pro arena and let's get live. All right, guys, now we're inside the pro am. You know, I've got the controller cam on the screen, so when I'm moving around, you guys will be able to see what I'm doing. So take use of that because it's there for a reason. Because for some moves, it's really honestly hard for me to explain. It's better off for you to just watch. So let's just get straight into it. First of all, this move is called a drag back. So essentially, it's very, very simple. You're not going to hold R2, and you're going to flick your left stick down and your right stick up at the same time, and you get this move, and that is called a drag back. Very, very simple. Next, we have the side step, where you just hold R2 and you flick your right stick with the same ball hand. So if the ball's in the right hand, you're flicking the right stick to the right, and if the ball's in your left hand, you're flicking your right stick to the left, and you get this little side step. So if you want to piece those two moves together, it will look like this. Very, very simple. Next, we have the Trae Young, where you're going to hold R2 and flick your right stick up diagonally to the left or the right, like this. So when you do that, you can do the drag back, Trae Young, side step, Trae Young, drag back. You know what I'm saying? And that's just very simple movement. So there we go. Next, we have the momentum and the momentum spam. So momentum, you want to hold R2 and you're going to flick your right stick up to the opposite ball hand and then follow it with your left stick. So it looks like this. That's the momentum. There you go. Now we have the momentum spam. This is a bit of like a dribble glitch, if you will. And essentially you're going to do the Trae Young and then flick your left stick back to the other hand. So if we're doing it from right to left, we're going to do the Trae Young to the left, and then we're going to point our left stick in the direction of right. So like that. And then if it's the other way, you're going to do your Trae Young to the right. So you're doing from left to right, and then you're going to flick your left stick to the left. So if you want to spam it, it's like this. So it will look a bit like that, if that makes sense. It's not hard to do. So that's the momentum and the momentum spam. Next, we have the Kyrie Cross. So that's just what I'm calling it anyway. You're going to do your Trae Young and then flick your right stick to the opposite ball hand and then hold R2 and run. So again, it sounds hard. It's really hard to explain, but it's better off if you just watch. So it looks like this. Yeah, there we go. You're basically going to do this. So if we're doing so forget the Trae Young bit at the start. You're going to flick your right stick in the opposite direction like that. So flick it, and then you're going to hold R2 and run. So but if you're doing it standing still, it looks like this. And then if you're doing it the other side, it's like it kind of, you fake the direction like you're going in and then you go back. So yeah, if you want to add the Trae Young, it looks like that, and it just makes it look better. I don't know, it just basically, yeah, it just makes it look better, I guess. Next we have the Kyrie momentum glitch. So it's literally what you've just done, but you don't hold R2. You may have just seen me do it a minute ago, so I did it by accident. So yeah, you basically do that move where, you know, the little Kyrie cross like that, what you just learned, but you don't hold R2. So you're literally just going to do that, and then see how it does this little momentum. It's like a glitch. It literally is a glitch. So if you want to do it with a Trae Young, you do the Trae Young. And then, so if you're doing Trae Young from left to right, once the ball's in your right hand, you're going to flick your right stick to the left and then your left stick back to the right. It's very difficult to explain. So it'll look like this. So if you want to mix all of that together, you can do like a drag back, Trae Young to the side, you know. See? And obviously that move that I just did was the misdirection. I just did that there. Which looks a little something like this. So basically with that, It's hard to explain, so this one I'm gonna just briefly explain it, but I do have an in-depth tutorial already on how you do this. So you're gonna flick your right stick to the down diagonally to the other hand, so like this, for example. That's the Trae Young behind the back, like that. But at the same time, you're gonna flick your left stick down, so it's like looks like this, and you can literally just spam it back and forth. As you can see, I'm kind of good at that, so that's why I do it a lot. Next we have the between the legs, and if you guys watch my channel often, you would see that I've already dropped this like move before, but again I'm going to explain it. So you're going to hold R2, as you can see I'm holding R2. You're going to flick your right stick sideways to the opposite hand, so like this, and at the same time you're going to flick your left stick up to that same direction. So if I'm doing it from right to left, I'm going to flick my right stick left and then my left stick up right, and it does, if you do it right, it's, let me see, there you go. And obviously if it's to the left to the right, it's the same. So right stick to the right and then your left stick up, so it's like that, like that. So if you want to spam it, it's like, for some reason I can't spam it right now. It is really hot in my room because in the UK we have really hot weather, so I apologize. For some reason I just can't do it right now, but in the other video when I went really in depth on how to do this move, there you go, I spammed it a little. There you go. It's, you know, I taught you how to do it. Next I have the Asta Slide. Again, I have a video on this, but it's very, very simple. You're gonna hold R2 and you're gonna run down and you're gonna just flick your your right stick back. It's literally as simple as that. So you're holding R2, running down and flicking your right stick back. You can just go like this, and there's this like little glitchy move. I use this to grab people a lot, but then you can also do a Trae Young out of it and peek, so like that, early. But yeah, so the Asta Slide, again, very, very easy move. So again, you can do like maybe an Asta Slide, then do it like the dribble glitch out of it, you know what I'm saying? So you can do like a load of stuff. Trae Young, peek, yeah. Next I have how to fade. We're kind of out of the dribbling now. That's really all I can explain for dribbling, and the rest of it is kind of just you learning how to combo, because I can't teach you how to combo. That's not something that I can teach on YouTube. You can't really teach someone how to combo. That's just them learning. I can teach you the individual moves, I just can't teach you how to combo. So now we're on to, yeah, how to fade. So if you put on the Trae Young dribble pull up, that's the fade, and that's what dribble pull up is, it's a fade. You want to, if you don't hold R2, I'm literally just no R2, forget R2 exists. So say for example, if you're dribbling, you're obviously going to be holding R2, but when you're about to fade, you're going to see I let go of R2 like this, and it gets this perfect fade animation. So good, honestly, the best fade in the game. Other people have used others and it's just not as good. I've tried Harrison Barnes as another fade and it's really just not it. So let go of R2 and fade. I'm gonna show you what it does look like if you hold R2, so this is how you know if you do it wrong, because it's much slower and he leans a really weird way, so it looks like this. It sometimes does that animation even, but if I'm, you know, let me actually try and fade properly now. It would look like this. See that? See how it does like a really like weird, like I don't know how to explain it, but like he leans away from the basket, so it looks like this. It's really disgusting. So just make sure you're holding, you're not holding R2, sorry. And finally, I have how to peek. I've already done a tutorial on this, very in-depth, so you can go watch it if this isn't good enough for you. But essentially, out of speed boosts, you get a thing called, like, essentially it's a speed boost, but your guy's bouncing the ball once, which as soon as the guy bounces the ball, you need to let go and shoot. So that's how you would peek. So for example, if I'm doing this little like Trae Young and then dribbling out of it, if I'm doing any move like that, if you let go once he bounces the ball once, then you'll be able to quick stop. So that move, Trae Young, he bounces the ball once, I let go and I shoot, and I get a quick stop. Same with the Trae Young. If the guy does the Trae Young, bounces the ball once, quick stop. And that's how you peek. It's literally how you peek. Once the guy bounces the ball once, out of like any speed boost move like this, you wanna let go and you shoot. Simple as that. Another way you can do this is with the drag back that we taught right at the start of this tutorial. So if you're running into the mid-range, drag back out. Oh, I messed up the fade. I messed up the quick stop. I got a nice fade. But yeah, you would run in, you do the drag back, run out, quick stop. And there we go. You now should know how to dribble. If you've watched this tutorial in depth, you should know how to dribble now. You should be a comp dribble guard. You should be able to go into the stage. You should be able to, you know, play pro-am and be somewhat decent. Next, I'm going to teach on the channel how you can learn how to pass as a PG. Hopefully that's going to help a lot of people not only dribble but have the IQ of a point guard. So yeah, thank you for watching this video. It'd be much appreciated if you could like and subscribe. If you're new to the channel, welcome. And for everyone that's been here before, I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.